Namaste bachcho. Today let's start this class with a new chapter, chapter number 15, that is part 15, and the name of the chapter is Rashtriya Chinn, that means national symbol. So in this chapter we will be discussing about the national symbols, that is the symbols of our country India. So let's start this class with the first symbol, that is Rashtriya Dhwaj, means national flag. Let's read this paragraph. हमारा राष्ट्रीय ध्वज तिरंगा झंडा स्वतंत्र भारत का प्रतीक है. Here the word हमारा means our, राष्ट्रीय ध्वज means national flag, तिरंगा means tricolor, झंडा means flag, pratik means it represents. So the meaning is our national flag, that is the tricolor flag is the symbol of independent India. नेक्स्ट लाइन, इस तिरंगे झंडे में केसरिया, सफ़ेद और हरे रंग की 3 आड़ी पट्टियां हैं. हियर द वर्ड केसरिया मीन्स द सैफरन कलर, सफ़ेद मीन्स वाइट कलर, हरा मीन्स द ग्रीन कलर, 3 मीन्स 3, आड़ी मीन्स हॉरिजॉन्टल, पट्टियां मीन्स स्ट्राइप्स. This means that this tricolor flag has 3 horizontal stripes of saffron, white and green color. Next line, सारनाथ में अशोक स्तंभ पर बनी सिंहाकृति के पदतल में खुदे चक्र की यथावत प्रतिकृति राष्ट्रीय ध्वज के मध्य में अंकित की गई है. So here स्तंभ means pillar, सिंहाकृति means the lion sculpture, padtal means pedestal. So the meaning is that the exact replica of the Ashoka Chakra in the pedestal of the lion sculpture on the Ashoka pillar, which is located in Sarnath, has been inscribed in the middle of the national flag. So this is about our national flag. In Hindi we say Rashtriya Dhwaj. Now the next one is Rashtriya Pratik, that means national emblem. So let's read this one. सारनाथ में स्थित अशोका स्तंभ के ऊपरी भाग को राष्ट्रीय प्रतीक के रूप में स्वीकार किया गया है. Here स्तंभ means pillar, ऊपरी भाग means the upper part, राष्ट्रीय प्रतीक means the national emblem, स्वीकार means accepted. The sentence meaning is the upper part of the Ashoka pillar at Sarnath has been accepted as the national emblem of our country. Next line, अशोका स्तंभ के 4 सिंगों के बदले इस प्रतीक में सिर्फ 3 ही सिंग दिखाई देते हैं. Here 4 सिंगों means 4 lions, बदले means instead, सिर्फ means only, 3 सिंग means 3 lions, दिखाई means seen. So the meaning is that instead of the 4 lions of the Ashoka pillar, only 3 lions are seen in this national emblem. Next line, स्तंभ शीर्षा के निचले भाग में चौखटे के बीच में खुदे चक्र की प्रतिकृति है. Here the word स्तंभ शीर्ष means pillar head, निचले भाग means the bottom part, बीच means middle. So the meaning is that at the bottom of the top part, that is the pillar head, is the replica of chakra that is curved in the middle. Next line, दाहिने सांड तथा बाएं घोड़ा अंकित है. Here दाहिने means the right side, सांड means bull, बाएं means the left side, घोड़ा means horse. So the meaning is on the right side you can see the bull and on the left side you can see the horse. Next line, उसके पिछले भाग में हाथी और गेंडा अंकित है. Here पिछले भाग means the back part, हाथी means elephant, गेंडा means rhinoceros. So the meaning is that elephant and rhinoceros are marked on its back. Next line, चौखटे के नीचे देवनागरी लिपि में सत्यमेव जयते in the bracket सत्य की ही विजय होती है शब्द उत्कीर्ण किए गए हैं. That means at the bottom part in Devanagari script it's written Satyamev Jayadev. That means truth alone triumphs and the words are engraved. So this was about Rashtriya Pratik, that is our national emblem. Now the next one is Rashtriya Pushpa, that is the national flower. So let's read this paragraph. सौंदर्य, सात्विकता और एकात्मता का प्रतीक कमल भारत का राष्ट्रीय पुष्प है. Here सौंदर्य means beauty, सात्विकता means righteousness, ekatmata means oneness. So the meaning is the lotus, which is the national flower of our country, it represents or it is the symbol of beauty, righteousness and oneness. Next line, सरोवरों तथा तालाबों की कीचड़ भरी तलहटी में से ऊपर उठने वाला कमल अनोखे ढंग से अपनी सुंदरता प्रकट करता है. Here सरोवरों means the lakes and talabo means the ponds. Anokhe ढंग means in a unique way and the word prakat means it reveals. The meaning of this line is the lotus that rises above the muddy foothills of the lakes and ponds, it reveals its beauty in a unique way. So this was about the national flower, that is lotus. Now the next one is Rashtriya Pakshi, that is the national bird. So let's read this paragraph. शानदार मोर भारत का राष्ट्रीय पक्षी है. Here शानदार means magnificent, मोर means the peacock. The meaning is the magnificent peacock is the national bird of India. Next line, इसे संस्कृत में मयूर अथवा नीलकंठ कहा जाता है. That means in Sanskrit we call it मयूर और नीलकंठ. भारत में मोर सदैव अतुलनीय प्रतिष्ठा एवं सम्मान पाता रहा है. Here the word सदैव means always, अतुलनीय means uncomparable, pratishtha means prestige and Samman means respect. So the meaning is that in India the peacock has always uncomparable prestige and respect. So this was about the national bird, that is peacock. Now the next one is Rashtriya Pashu, that is national animal. So let's read this part. मारजारा जाति का सबसे बड़ा सदस्य शानदार बाघ भारत का राष्ट्रीय पशु है. So here जाति means species, सबसे बड़ा means the largest, सदस्य means member, शानदार means magnificent, बाघ means tiger. So the meaning is the largest member of the Marjara species is the magnificent tiger, which is also the national animal of our country. यह शक्ति और गति का प्रतीक है. Here the word Shakti means power, Gati means speed. So it is the symbol of power and speed. Next paragraph. समूचे विश्व में पाई जाने वाली बाघों की कुल संख्या के 2/3 भाग भारत में पाए जाते हैं. Here समूचे विश्व means whole world, कुल संख्या means total number, 2/3 means 2/3. That means India accounts for 2/3 of the total number of tigers found in the whole world. Next line, स्वतंत्र रूप से विचरण करने वाले बाघ केवल एशिया में ही पाए जाते हैं. Here स्वतंत्र means independent, vicharan means move, that means the tigers that moves freely are found only in Asia. Last line, सन 1972 में बाघ को राष्ट्रीय पशु चुना गया. That means in the year 1972 the tiger was chosen as the national animal of our country India. So in this chapter we discussed the different symbols, that is the national symbols of our country. Next you can see you have Shabdat, that is the word meaning, and the words are Rashtriya Dhwaj, national flag, Sirf means only, Dahina means right side, Sarovar means pond or lake, Dhang means procedure. Next one, Sadaiv means always, Atulniya means uncomparable, Sadasya means member, Samuche means whole, Chuna means selected. So with this, we are done with the explanation part of this chapter. Next, let's move to the exercise part. पहला प्रश्न है, प्रश्नों के उत्तर लिखो. That means answer the following questions. The first one is, तिरंगे झंडे की 3 पट्टियां क्या क्या है? So what are the 3 stripes of the national flag or the tricolor flag? Second one, राष्ट्रीय प्रतीक के रूप में किसे स्वीकार किया गया है? That means what has been accepted as the national emblem of our country. कमल कहाँ पाए जाते हैं? That means where are lotus found? Next question, संस्कृत भाषा में मोर को क्या कहते हैं? That means what is peacock called in Sanskrit language? The last question, बाघ किसका प्रतीक है? That means what does the tiger symbolize? So here you have to write the answers. Now let's check the answers. पहला प्रश्न है, तिरंगे झंडे की 3 पट्टियां क्या क्या है? सही उत्तर है, तिरंगे झंडे की 3 पट्टियां केसरिया, सफेद और हरा है. दूसरा प्रश्न, राष्ट्र प्रतीक के रूप में किसे स्वीकार किया गया है? सही उत्तर है, सारनाथ में स्थित अशोका स्तंभ के ऊपरी भाग को राष्ट्र प्रतीक के रूप में स्वीकार किया गया है. तीसरा प्रश्न, कमल कहाँ पाए जाते हैं? सही उत्तर है, सरोवरों तथा तालाबों की कीचड़ में कमल पाए जाते हैं. फोर्थ वन, संस्कृत भाषा में मोर को क्या कहते हैं? सही उत्तर है, संस्कृत भाषा में मोर को मयूर अथवा नीलकंठ कहा जाता है. फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन, बाघ किसका प्रतीक है? सही उत्तर है, बाघ शक्ति और गति का प्रतीक है. So with this we have done the first exercise. The second one is Jodo. That means match the following. You can see on one side you have Rashtriya Dhwaj, second one Rashtriya Pratik, third Rashtriya Pushp, fourth Rashtriya Pakshi, fifth Rashtriya Pashu. And on the other side you can see the pictures. Now you have to do this activity by yourself and you have to submit in teams. Another activity is you have to read any one national symbol in Hindi language. You have to record it and submit the voice clip in teams. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Dhanyavad.